So today in the workshop we've got a 2007 BMW X5 that's got an issue with its wipers. So when I'm using the wipers, typical they work now. So the main complaint with this car is that the wipers don't work, or when they do work it's very intermittent. They'll work maybe once or twice and then they'll stop. So at least that rules out a lack of power getting to the wipers. And a very common problem with these is that either the motor itself decides to seize up internally, or the linkages seize up and then it hits that resistance and then just shuts off the power. So every now and again it might free up and allow them to work, which is why it's very intermittent. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this replaced. So in order to get at the motor, we have to take off this cover. There's a few clips here that you can get away with removing with a flathead screwdriver. These only take about a half a turn and then they free up. You have to work this plastic out of the way. And now you can see the motor. There is evidence of previous corrosion and some moisture build-up in here. So we're going to take this off, replace it with a second-hand one, because the new one from the main dealer is very, very expensive. I think it was about £450 plus VAT. And the aftermarket versions aren't available. We did manage to get one from one of my normal suppliers, and they could only supply the left-hand drive version for this car. So obviously that's not what we need, so we're going to fit the second-hand one, which comes complete with a new linkage. And you can see here there's also evidence of corrosion, normally where water has managed to get past the seals here. So these are 16mm. Guide it off. So we can see someone's been here before, because there's a 10mm bolt there with a bunch of washers on it, and there's a Torx bit there, and there should be another one over here. So just for ease of access, we're going to take off this cover. So these clips run across all the way over there, but now we have a nice clear space to work. So now this is nice and clear, we can take this out. There's two bolts just down here, one down there. So they should all be Torx bits. I know we have one 10mm down here, but that is not standard. So let's get this out and have a look. So first of all, a Torx 30. Another Torx 30. So now this should be free. There's a little notch down there that you'll have to navigate around. Now you can get out this plug. Now this is fully away. And now we have our second-hand unit ready to fit to the car. I'm going to plug in the new unit ready. Make sure it clicks in all the way. And then guide it in. Make sure that's in the correct spot, so that it sits nicely and lines up with the holes. We also want to make sure that this clip secures on down here, to make sure that this cable doesn't come up high enough to contact the arms as it's rotating. So now that's everything fitted, we want to make sure that everything works and nothing kind of touches or fouls anything else. So now that we're happy everything works and nothing is fouling any of the cables or wires, we can put all the covers back and we should be all done. So this cover goes back in where we took it from. It's very important that after you've tested the wiper motor to make sure that it comes to its natural stop position, so that when you put the wipers back on, you know that it's meant to be in the correct parking spot. So when you're happy, make sure you jump in the car and test it. We had to start the car because the battery had started to go flat. And happy days. And that's this wiper motor and linkage all replaced and done. I'm very happy with it. So now it's time to take the car outside and give it back to the customer. I hope this video helped, guys. If you want to see more videos like this or have any suggestions on videos that you want to see, please drop a comment and I'll see what I can do.